Check this out. Looks just like apartment blocks, right? Looks just like apartment blocks, doesn't it? No, it's Monaco Stadium. The iconic stadium. Smallest, most iconic stadium in the world. That could barely get a crowd in it. Even when they won the league, they could barely get a crowd in it. Looks like apartments, man. It's mad. We're gonna go around to the back now anyway and see all the big, huge arches. Let's go. Right, so I walk a little bit past it. I walk behind. It's behind me, but I haven't turned around and seen it yet. I'm gonna turn around and watch it now. There it is. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. France. We're literally right in the border of France. I'm pretty sure I'm in France right now. There you go. Stade Louis. Stadium number 2 on my year so far. What are the chances? Stade Louis II, number 2. Class. My goodness, lads, there it is. It's a lovely small little stadium. It's actually pretty closer than I thought it would be. Even with the running track, I thought it was closer. I thought it was further away. It's much closer. Lidl. I've got to go find me seat. Look at there's only a handful of them, and it's the Bordeaux fans making all the noise. Look how small that little section is. Look at it. It's tiny, and they're the only one making all the noise. There's not really many people here, but it's a class little stadium, and it's raining in Monaco, man. Oh, here we go. Raining in Monaco, man. This is my first match in about 15 years, lads. Go on to Monaco. Go on, Freddie Benyetta. This is Monaco's walkout song, man. And it's lashing rain. Look at it. Freddie Benyetti's got a penalty, man. The Bordeaux lads are still cheering even though they're 2-0 down, and I've got a penalty against them. He's got an assist already. He gets the goal after this. If he scores this, he's got it in for him. Come on, Freddie. Come on, Freddie. Oh, that's a good penalty, lad. That's a good penalty, lad. Where have I got myself to this time, huh? Stadium number 3 from the Allianz Riviera and Stade Louis in Monaco, the glamour of Monaco. I've come to one of the worst stadiums, I think, in England. You ready? I don't want to give it away too much. One of the worst stadiums, at least in my opinion. You ready for this? Of all places, I'm at the fucking Hawthorns. Danny, this is for you. We are never, ever, ever playing in this stadium in pro clubs ever again. Do you hear me? It's an absolute shocker. Even in real life, I can't say anything good about it. It looks like an office block and a bit of shed on it. Who's this chap? The statue there. Where is he? There he is. Tony Bower Brown, huh? West Brom. Have you ever seen such a pile of shite? Although in fairness, talk about yo-yo clubs. Birmingham was full of them. Birmingham are a yo-yo club. West Brom are a yo-yo club. Hopefully they stay down and don't come back up now. But here is actually where Alex Ferguson's last ever game in charge of Man United took place here. That's a pretty cool bit of history. That's really better than the whole stadium in fairness. Fergie's last game. Here we are, outside the Hawthorns. Go on the wheel. 2 more to go. And a lot more to go besides. Stadium number 3. Look at it, it's not even a stadium. It's barely a shed. I'm sorry, West Brom fans, I'm sorry, but you need a new stadium. Pronto. It looks like public toilets with a shed on top. That's what it looks like. And even seeing it in person, it doesn't impress me. Like, I love stadiums. I don't like the Hawthorns. And being here just proves it. May West Brom never get back into the Premiership ever again. The most boring stadium, the most boring team. They never do anything. Sorry, West Brom. It's just facts. But look, they got a lovely academy. They've got a lovely academy right across the road. Beautiful academy. Far more nicer than the stadium. And it goes all the way back. They've got like big ass indoor pitches and whatnot. Absolutely stunning place. Far more impressive than the stadium. Well, there you go. That was West Brom. That was the Hawthorns. Well, that didn't take long. Here we are at stadium number 4. and it's so much nicer than the Hawthorns. It's an actual proper stadium, and it's actually pretty damn beautiful. It's Villa Park. Villa Park, a beautiful stadium. My brother supports them with a friend who supports them. Here I am, Villa Park, beautiful stadium. The Doug Ellis stand, my God, Doug Ellis. Villa Park, and hey, do you want to go get a closer look? Yeah? We'll get a closer look. We'll get a little bit of a closer look, will we? Yeah, we'll get a closer look at this one, because this is a historical stadium. Let's do it.
Family came on tour, his sons came on tour who were in their 80s, and the grandsons. Anyway, after that interlude, sorry, are we ready? Yeah. Do you want to pop yourselves down? Just, if you can sit down.
Yeah, go on the boys. Hi folks. Sideline, touchline, Villa Park.
Try and get through the floor.
literally just sat on it. Mine's warm as well. Yeah. Oh, mine's not warm. Oh, a bit good.
Oh, it's still windy and it's raining, but here we are, stadium number 5. My goodness, who else? Where else would it be? We've been to the Hawthorns, we've been to Villa Park, St Andrews, round my neck. St Andrews, Birmingham City, yo-yo club again. I think they're still in the championship. It's a very low-lying stadium, isn't it? Very low stadium. It's like it looks like a shopping market. I wonder if I could turn this around. It looks like a shopping market. Looks more like a shopping market than it does a fucking football stadium. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to stop off and get a shot of St Andrews. My God, it's a weird stadium. I went to a dead end to get here, and now I'm around the front. Stadium number 5, St Andrews. So, welcome to stadium number 6. You know the way that a lot of English stadiums are buried at the back of like housing estates, very normal looking housing estates? Well, this is a grand old little stadium. It's called the Grand Old Lady. And it's not Juventus' stadium, or Juventus' old stadium. It's called the Grand Old Lady because this was the first purpose-built football stadium. Definitely in England, maybe the entire world. Donzi, welcome to Goodison, baby. Goodison Park. It's lovely. It's kind of like the Hawthorns, but this one gets a pass because this is purpose-built for football. Years ago, like 18 something or other, like early 1900s, really late, or really early I should say, the first one to be purpose built for football. This was the blue wall, kind of like Everton themselves, a big blue wall. Around the front is obviously where the big logo and all is, the front gates, but I can't get in there because there's an arsehole of a security guard. All I wanted was to take a few pictures and videos of like the around the ground. So it's not open to the public, mates. Shove it up your arse. But yeah, it's a nice big old long walk along this main stand, this back stand. I'm in blue as well. How appropriate. I better not get stabbed walking around Liverpool wearing blue. I have a red backpack. But yeah, Goodison Park, I'm only here for a few minutes because you know where I'm going next. Of course you do. Stadium number 7, of course, will be Anfield. We gotta go across Stanley Park to get there though. And then it's weird seeing football stadiums so quiet. It's an eerie feeling. The front side up here is where the crest is and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to get in there because of the asshole in the security cabin. There, like. Everton, huh? Grand old team. I'll have to do it. I'll have to do it since I'm here. Since I'm here and it's for Donzi. It's a grand old team to play for, and it's a grand old team to support. And if you know your history, it's enough to make your hearts go. We don't care what the red side say. What the fuck do we care? Because we only know that there's going to be a show when the Everton boys are there. Yeah, I wonder if you can see it. There's the crest there. There we go. There's the crest. Bit better. Get the actual crest in the shot. Go on, the Everton. Now we got to go to Stanley Park. Welcome to Stanley Park. Well, I'll tell you one thing. There's certainly worse places to have a little toke and chill out and watch the world go by. You know it was coming. It's honestly beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a short. It's a 2-minute, 5-minute walk. And they're already building. I'm pretty sure this is the construction for what will be the new Anfield Road end. This is Anfield Road. We are on Anfield Road right now. It looks glorious, lads. This is a proper stadium. Of all the stadiums we've seen, this is the one. This is the best one so far by miles. Of course, it's Anfield, one of the most famous stadiums in the world. Cop is around the other side there. We will of course walk around to the Cop and so much more. Don't you worry about that. There's a fair few people around here for Wednesday in October, late October. There's a fair few people around here. You think of all the great moments in this Vecchia Stadium for Liverpool. United have had some good moments in this stadium too. There's been some good ones. The one that I always remember, Rooney in the Cup, O'Shea in the Cup, 1-0 both times. Dennis Irwin scored here too, another Irishman. For Liverpool, big moments, Gerrard against Olympiacos, that blaster against Olympiacos, my God. The ghost goal that wasn't the goal against Chelsea, it was a foul on check, you know it was. There's the players' entrance. Here we are, walking down. Oh yes. And here we go to one of the most, if not the most famous stand in the world. There it is over there, my goodness. It's the Cop. It's the Cop. Oh, and then we gotta go over there. We'll be over there in a few minutes. Pretty nice superstore as well, I gotta say. Liverpool doing well for themselves, of course. Oh, the famous gates over there. I have to look over there as well. It's lovely. I hope I'm getting this Cop over there. It's pretty active for... There's no matches on today or nothing. Wednesday afternoon. There's a fair few people around. Now here we are. The famous Cop. World famous. There it is. The Cop. My God. Hopefully someday I'll be here for a match and get to experience it myself. Oh, there it is, the Cop end, huh? The lore of this place. Bill Shankly statue, of course. Hopefully I'll get to come here for a game. Hopefully it'll be a Champions League game. And wouldn't it be cool if it was against Celtic? Which has already happened, I'm pretty sure. Or Dortmund, that'd be cool too. My goodness. Stunning. Let's go. Here's where the real teams play. Here's where United go. Here's where all the good players go. Oh, wow. Kino. Can't these have all been here, I guess. Can't have it up. The king. The king. Oh, there's the man. Oh, here we are. I'm not going to sit in any of these seats. It would be sacrilege to sit in any of these. But there it is. Big Verge. I'll appreciate it from afar. I won't sit in a seat. I can't sit in any of these seats. Well, when you walk through a storm, huh? Oh, it's raining and all.
Oh yeah, leave coats down here, it's fine.
Mother of God divine. There we are.
A bit of drizzle, yeah.
I'm gonna take this in here. Mother of God, huh? The cup in all its glory, huh? We have to go and sit now. Of course we have to. It's the cup. The cup is... Some view here. Trent's corner. Trent's corner happened right there. Unreal. I just gotta acknowledge that I'm sitting in the cup right now. I'm not even a Liverpool fan, I just love this shit. I don't know how many more stands in the world are more famous than the cup. Man, I'd love to be here on a match day. I could sit here just looking at everything for about an hour or two, no problem. And listen to tunes. I'm just being really quiet because there's loads of people here and I don't want to talk really loud. Look at the size of that stand. Look at the size of it, it's beautiful. We got to come back here and go to a match, 100%. Champions League against Dortmund or Celtic. Go and do stadium tours, they're deadly. I love this shit. Going to the manager's dugout, going to the players' tunnel, the dressing room, sitting in stands like this. Epic. One last 360 look at Anfield. The beautiful Anfield, and it's only going to get bigger. My God. I love that stand, I really do. That stand is lovely. Well, this is the last video from Liverpool until I'm back to go to a match. Just look over the crest there. Goodison peeking its head out and across Stanley Park, chilling on a bench. Anfield is right there. It might as well be a church to football. It's a glorious stadium. Sitting in Stanley Park, having a little toke, heading back to the airport. Hopefully we'll be back here for match day to experience it in all its glory. My God. Go on to Liverpool, go on to Everton. It's a grand old team to play for and you'll never walk alone. Next up, who knows? Well. It's another trip and it's another stadium. Don't want to give it away again too much. Where could it be this time? Still in the UK, months later, but only up the road. You can tell by the colours, you'll see it on the wall. We're outside Windsor Park. We are outside the home of Northern Ireland, Windsor Park, which has been done up recently and looks far better than it used to. Let me tell you this, this stadium used to not look the best, let's just put it this way. We'll go up here in a second to these very welcoming looking set of stairs, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Well, this is Windsor Park. There was a match here on last night, 2-2, Cyprus, Northern Ireland. Mother of God, what are the famous moments that happened here? We know one of them. It was Northern Ireland versus Ireland, 1993 for the World Cup qualifications in 94. I think everyone in Ireland at that time knows the name Alan McLaughlin. Mother of God, two cracking goals. Jimmy Quinn was the other one. Jimmy Quinn, do you remember that? There's a name from the blast from the past, Jimmy Quinn. Windsor Park, it's all railing up and... Hang on, let's see if we can get... There's a door here. There's a door here. There's a little open gate here. Let's see if we can have a little mosey. We can have a little mosey in. Let's just see how far we get. I guess we can get a little bit closer. A very nice little stadium. And right down there is the pitch. Very nice. It is much better looking since the since it got done up. We're gonna have a quick walk in and just see until someone stops us. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. Because the pitch is right there. Like. The pitch is right there. We're gonna walk onto the pitch at Windsor Park, lads. We're about to walk onto the pitch at Windsor Park. Shinna Fina for a tough we got holy. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, lads. Just walk up onto the pitch at Windsor Park. Just walk straight up onto it. Fucking Jesus. AstroTurf right up onto the thing. This is pretty fucking cool, lads. I'm not gonna fucking lie, that's pretty fucking cool. Fucking hell, I just genuinely can't believe it. I'm stood at the pitch at Windsor Park, just walked through an open gate. And it's right there. I wouldn't disrespect the pitch by going on it. Jesus. Have a bit of respect for the pitch, lads. Don't encroach onto the pitch. Have a bit of respect for your football pitches. But there we are. It's Windsor fucking Park. And it wasn't that worth it. Wasn't that fucking worth the trip out? Jesus Christ. I fucking love stadiums, man. And I stood at the bottom of them. Oh yeah, here we go. There's the flags from last night. Cyprus, Northern Ireland. Told you it was a match on. I mean, it looks nice. That stand looks nice. Those seats look nice. It's a nice little stadium. And then that's the old stand. That's the original stand over there. Nope, that one over there. That's the original stand. All of this is new. Fucking Lidl. I can't believe we just got to walk straight up onto the pitch at Windsor Park. Stadium number 8. Number 8 out of God knows how many. That's pretty cool, man. We're going to one more next month, and now we're going to a big one in September. Also in the UK. You'll know where I'm going if you know anything about my channel and the month of the year and it being in the UK. I wonder where I'll be in September, huh? But that was pretty fucking cool, man. Walked straight up onto the fucking pitch. No one stopped us. We could have done anything we wanted. Mother of God. That was class. Windsor Park, lads. Well. It is now stadium number 8 from Windsor Park to... Do you recognise this? What stadium is that? And do you recognise it? What country is this? That's a good one for you stadium buffs, isn't it? What stadium is this? There's the colours. The pitch looks okay, looks good. The sun is making it look a little bit better than it actually is, I think. Football stadium fans, can you name this stadium? It's beautiful. It's 1 year old tomorrow. About 10,000, 9,000 odd, 10,000. If you haven't guessed it, welcome to the Stade de Luxembourg of all fucking places. It's a lovely little stadium, and 13 rows they have. 13, so no matter where, the back row is still as good as most other rows. Like. You can't get in, locked all the way across. There's people inside cleaning. I was going to try and talk to them, but no joy. So it's another trip, slightly impromptu trip, construction site. I thought I'd be going to Wales next for the next stadium. I didn't go to Wales next. This stadium is first time I've ever been here. It's very bittersweet because whatever way you look at it, one of the best Premier League moments ever happened here, or depending on where you lie, one of the worst Premier League moments ever happened here. There's a match on today. I won't be going to the match. We got better things to do and better teams to see. It's the Etihad, lads. It's the feckin' Etihad. Stadium number 9. We're going to go and see the other stadiums as well, but we're going to count this as the campus. The whole campus is going to be classed as one stadium. Even though there's like 3 stadiums in here, we're going to class it as one stadium. Which brings us to stadium number 9, which means that stadium number 10 will be you know what. And a few more besides. There'll be a total, hopefully, of 5 stadiums in this one little trip on this one little day. It's currently 9 o'clock in the morning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning in Manchester. Bournemouth, I think, are playing today against City. We won't be here for that. We'll be going to a different, better game further away. First impressions. I know the stadium inside out, obviously, but first impressions are, it's fucking nice, let's be honest, it's really nice. I love these big beams, gotta love the beams. I wonder if we could find a sneaky way in, because there's a match on, you never know, there could be a door left open somewhere. And we're all about those open doors, we love an open door. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone. The noisy neighbours, hi Fergie. There's stadium number 1/2. Feck Etihad. Well, in all its glory on a beautiful fucking day. Absolutely stunning, guys, absolutely stunning. And of course, we are going to get a closer look at this one. There's no match on today, but we're getting a closer look. Oh yes, we are. We're not going to just turn up to Old Trafford and walk away. Not a chance. But more to the point, guys, look at the beauty of these in the flesh. The little tiny FA Cup. In the flesh, those trophies really are absolutely stunning. Beautiful trophies. Probably my most favourite trophy. Look at the crown. It's just glorious altogether. It's the first time for everything. Ah, Jesus, this is beautiful, isn't it? Some of you.
Good morning. Good morning. Somebody must be a bit shy there. I didn't hear many people answering. Good morning, everybody. Morning.
It's the back with you. My goodness.
Oh wow, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh yes. Eat your heart out on the field. Oh, I could sit here with a toke all day, lads. Oh, it's just beautiful.
And if you're talking about Bournemouth, I have mentioned them a little while ago. Bournemouth, you could fit their stadium twice in that stand. Now the cheapest ticket for a game, I told you, approximately £28, is right at the top of the stand there. The further you come down, the dearer the prices go. But we also have special sales in the stadium for our supporters, ladies and gents.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, not bad. Now we're going to sit at the one and only seat that we can sit in. Phil Jones.
The referee will ring a bell. The bell is just round the corner, 8 minutes before kick-off, and that's when the players go through that door for the start of the game. But at the end of the game, you also go to the door and turn left, just behind the screen here.
The door where y'all come in. Yeah, Jesus. Class. Yeah.
It's me.
You must be anybody.
You want to definitely hear it? You were so slow coming out, the crowd have gone home. This is where the players' wives, girlfriends, the family sit on match day. We have a strong policy here at Manchester United, ladies and gents. Never allow the player's wife to sit near his girlfriend in case he scores the ball.
On the pitch.
Sorry.
See, everyone's been going off to the home team just now because they changed it. But you really want to be going into this one. Ten Hag changed it this year. This is the seat you really want to sit in. This is the seat you really want to sit in. This is Fergie's seat. This is the seat that Fergie sat in all those years. This isn't the home. This isn't the away team dressing room or bench. This is Fergie's seat. What a view! And Ten Hag's seat, sure. We might as well do the current manager as well. And Ten Hag's seat. There you go. Grand old job. Still a decent walk through the tunnel when you're playing shit against Brighton. Ah, it's beautiful, lads. Anfield eat your heart, though. It's so much nicer. What a day as well. Cracking. Well, it's the stadium number 11. It's the first stadium on the list that isn't actually a football stadium, but it's the old, original Old Trafford. It's Old Trafford Cricket Stadium. And there's a match on right now. Oh, you can see it on the screen. You can see the match on the screen. Can you? Possibly? Too bright. But yeah, that's my first ever cricket ground. First ever cricket ground, Old Trafford. Stadium number 11. Stadium number 3 of 5 today. We're off here to number 4. The main one, even though Old Trafford was the main one. The second main one, the main event of the evening. Here we go. Who's ready for a story time with Adam Cole, baby? So about 22, 23 years ago, I got sacked in Championship Manager 2 by United in a terrible save. Couldn't get the results, shocking results. Got sacked. Started putting the feelers out there. And one club picked me up 22 years ago in Championship Manager 2. And it led to my greatest save ever and a lifetime of love. We made it, lads. It's the DW Stadium. It's the JJB. On match day, we came all the way over. Never mind the Etihad. Never mind Old Trafford. We came to the DW to watch Wigan. Because of course we did. Long overdue. And this is now stadium number... Old Trafford Cricket Ground was 11. This will be number 12. And there'll be number 13 later on today as well. Dodge, that one is for you. My God. All the way to Wigan. 22 years. It's always 20 years. I've left everything 20 years. I've had to go and see it finally. Iron Maiden, Monaco, and now Wigan. 20 years. Guns N' Roses, 20 years. Match day in the JJB. Oh, if only it was the boys back in the day with Paul Jewell and Chimbonda and Sharner and Ellington and Roberts and oh God, I could go on and on. Jimmy Bullard, what a legend. The Zayu, Leighton Baines, of course. Stephen Henshaw's, Gary Teal, Lee McCulloch. I could name the whole team. I'd probably just have. We're at the DW, boys, and I don't really say this myself. All the lads say it, but I'll say it myself. Go on the bleeding wheel. Oh, go on the wheel. Oh, I'm feeling it, lads. Go on, Jed. He's in trouble here. He's in trouble here. We're a goal down. We're a goal down, and we might be a man down here in a second. Just give him a talking to. Oh, if we get our left back sent off, we're screwed. Yeah, over to the linesman. He's going to say he kicked out, he lashed out. I don't like this. All of a sudden. 18 minutes on the clock. Yellow card, we'll take it. Jesus, we'll take it. Yeah, we got one back. We've got 25 to go. Ah, yes, wankers. Well, go fuck yourself. You. It was scrappy as fuck, but we take them all day long. Wilkie, you. Well done, lads. Come on. We got something to play for now. Let's go whip. Oh! Leg. All it needed was a better touch. Beaver, we need a good one out here. Nah, again. 2 in a row. Shockers. Now, we need a delivery. That's more like it. Oh, how did he miss it? What's the run to the middle? Mother of Christ, that's a great ball. Oh, that's really good. No, I don't like this. Oh, that's good defending, lads. Come on, the boys. See this referee's an asshole. Oh, Jesus. Oh. That's it down the line. Go on, Jim. Yeah, that'll do. Give it through. Oh, unlucky, man. He's a scumbag, man. Number 7. Filth, absolute filth. That's the 4th time he's been down.
7 minutes.
7 fucking minutes. That's a lot to lose a game. Man, he is such a scumbag. A proper scumbag. Numbers everything. What's your name? Such a filth bag. Ah. that, I think. Alright, that'll do. And that's that. Oh, not a bad first game at Wigan. 1-1, not a bad game all round though. At least we didn't lose. That would have been bad. There's 3 draws to start the season though. Not good. Well done lads, well done lads. Good game. GG's. GG's in the chat for the boys. Except for that scumbag over there walking off. Absolute piece of shit. Bristol fans are going off heavy. It's a long way back to Bristol though. And there's the Wigan contingent. Where that blue guy is now, that's where I was sitting. This guy down here. Yeah, we get a photo, man.
Are you on us in the video?
Yeah! On the Wigan boys, on the fucking lads.
Go on the latex!
Go Shenny! On the boys, we're on the Wigan fans, we're all legends, man. Last shot to the D-Dog. Yeah, man. See, everyone's happy around here. And that's going to be me. Last shot to the D-Dog. We're going to Wales next. Principality Stadium is up next. That moment when you're sitting with a bunch of City fans, but you're wearing a Wigan jersey. Oh, all the titles you want. Steve Sidwell done you in. Will Griggs done you in. The bogey team. Wigan. Go on the boys. Oh Jesus! Oh! Too close. Come on, lads! Come on, lads! Come on, too far, you legend, man! Come on, boys! Fucking right, man! 10 men, they gotta do the job. Stadium number 13 is me home, sweet home. It's Talca Park in Dublin. I wanted to keep this to last. We're doing it number 13. I'm looking for some. We need this goal. Down to 10 men, 1-0 down. Come on, the boys. Come on, lad. Bottom left. Bottom left. Yeah! Oh, it's a great penalty, lad. Come on, Shields. They're all play acting now. Come on, boys. Now we got a game on. 10 men and all. There, the Talca roar. What a boy. Well, impromptu. I'm aiming at the ground intentionally because this is stadium number 14. I won't be able to get into this area because this isn't my area. This is the first look at stadium 14. Oh, Jesus Christ. My God. Stadium 14, lads. Here's the Principality. My goodness gracious me. Ah, she's beautiful. And now! Yeah! Oh, no pyro, no pyros. Down. Acknowledge him. We're not off from Cardiff, you cunt.
Acknowledge me!
Well, I apologise for the wind, there's not much I can do about that. We're back again for a second slice. I better look outside Stadium 14. The Principality. Who is this man? But more importantly, Stadium 15. Right beside it. Cardiff Arms Park. When this stadium was the Cardiff Arms Park, I ran around it. I've done a lot of it on my holidays as a kid. Who are you? Sir Tasker Watkins. And of course, Cardiff Arms Park, that's Stadium 15, we can't get in. It's all boxed off. I wanted to get close. Maybe I can on the other side, but maybe not. We're counting it as Stadium 15 because it's right there. Right, well, here we are. Another trip. Another couple of stadiums. This time back in continental Europe. Going to see a gig. I won't tell you where I am just yet. Maybe the jersey might give it away. Some people will recognise this. I know I certainly did. Do you recognise this fella? Do you recognise the club now? Bundesliga, second division. St. Pauli. St. Pauli. What a little design. Beautiful little stadium. And we're going to go to the shop now and see if we can get some little items, a keychain or a magnet or something. Something to say we were here. Lovely little stadium. This is stadium number 16. 16 and one more to go. Obviously, if you don't know, St. Pauli are based in Hamburg, so I'll give you one guess as to what stadium I'm going to be at next. It's a little bit out of the way though. It's a little bit out of the way to get a bus out, half an hour. But this is St. Pauli, and I have to say I really like it. It's just a well-built, nice, small stadium. It reminds me of a kind of small Celtic Park in a way, with the red brick and the big barrier in the middle. Pretty cool. This side now, I have to say, isn't the best looking. Gotta be honest, that looks like apartments that was built 20 years ago. I'm not gonna lie. And then you have the old school corner here. Oh, there's a message up there. Kita Piraten. Something. The stadium is covered in artwork. Look at these little tile work here. Very nice. And the crest as well. Very nice. Mosaics, that's what they call it. The word was lost to me for a second there. A mosaic. It is a real nice small stadium. Apart from, I guess, this bit here, which looks a bit plain, to be honest, with all the artwork around the stadium. There's a lot of blank canvas on that wall, isn't there? They could be filling up. And there we are, the beautiful front door of St. Pauli. I really hope I'm saying that correctly. But as is tradition nowadays, when we come to a place like this, we got to do a little bit of something. We got to pick up a bit of the local merch. An old Pauli badge, Pauli keychain. €13 for that, lads. 13. That was a fiver. That was €7. €8. And you should make sure that was correct. Yeah, €8. €8 for the keychain. €5 for the feckin' magnet. €13 on a magnet and a keychain. That's what you pay at these feckin' clubs. They scalp you dry. Ah, but you don't mind paying it, I suppose. Well, half an hour-ish on a train and a bit of a walk. We get to number 17, stadium number 17. And she's a beauty. It very much reminds me of the Principality that I was just in last month for the wrestling. Very much looks like the Principality with all the spikes sticking out of it. Welcome to Volkspark Stadion, the home of Hamburg, who are a bit of a sleeping giant, aren't they? They're in the top of the Bundesliga, the top of the second division Bundesliga, so they're on the way up. That's where they need to be. They need to be in Europe, at least. Size of the stadium, size of the club, 50-odd thousand here. I still think they get a pretty decent audience, pretty decent crowd. Let me see, Hamburg. Was this stadium done up for the World Cup in '06? I think it was done up for the '06 World Cup. Might have been done up before that. Getting serious Principality vibes off this thing though. Hamburg, what do I know about Hamburg? Famous players for Hamburg. Rafael van der Vaart, I guess, is the first one that comes to mind, at least for someone from my age. Van der Vaart is the first one you think of. Who else played here? Anybody from the olden days? Oh, Kevin Keegan played here, didn't he? Kevin Keegan had a couple of seasons at least here. I think they've had a good few managers as well, big name managers. Who else played here? Vincent Kompany played here. Heung-min Son had a stint here as well, didn't he? A few players have passed through these doors, and that's just off the top of my head. Nigel de Jong, Jerome Boateng. I'm trying to think of FIFA players, FIFA packs. Was Hrdecki, was the keeper Hrdecki, did he play for these ones? I can't remember. I'm trying to think of the crest coming out of a FIFA pack, but yeah, stadium number 17. Unfortunately, I was going to go on a tour, but I won't do a tour on this one. I'm absolutely wrecked as it is already. And I think the tours weren't exactly for my time. The time I have here in Hamburg and the time of the day and all the rest of it didn't really suit. We'll try and have a little look around. We'll go into the store, of course, see if we can pick up a key ring and a magnet again, the same as last time. These stadium things, they get expensive, man. You can go on a tour for 20 odd quid, or you can buy a key ring and you can buy a magnet for 13. Stadium number 17, lads. We're getting close to that 20. It's a beauty. It's an absolute beauty. I'm going to walk around. We'll show you a bit more. Actually, you know what? We'll walk around. We'll see if we can walk a bit around the stadium and see. Look at this. This is a big ass long walk out here. Lovely stadium. I wish you could see inside it, actually, now that I think about it. I wish I had time for a tour. The academy is just over there. I don't know if you can see it, but the academy is right there in the middle of a park. It's kind of a very public academy. Pretty cool. Jesus, the big old... It does very much remind me of the Principality with all the big things sticking out, which is to say a good thing. The Principality is a beautiful stadium, as is this. And it just looks nice as well, doesn't it? Just the glass facade looks really nice. It has that bigness to it. These are the big boys of Hamburg, and of course they've been sleeping low, fairly dormant for the last while. They've had a pretty tough time of it, but they seem to be on the way back up now. I doubt there's going to be a sneaky door or a staircase. You never know. We love an old sneaky door or staircase. We'll take any of it. It doesn't look like it, but we'll walk around and I'm sure we'll see what we can find. It's not the tower, but this is definitely one of the best views from a store I've ever seen. Look at the standing section. Full standing. Oh, at least we got to see the stadium in some way, shape or form, lads. I'm delighted with that now. I'm actually delighted with that we didn't have to go on the tour or anything. Genuinely delighted. It's a beauty. And there's another standing section over there. Ah, she's a beauty. Pitch looks a bit worn. Ah, this is the best view from a store I've ever seen. Excellent idea having a view to the pitch from the store. Absolutely excellent. Delighted we got to see it. I was kind of worried that we wouldn't. Ah, I love it. Great stuff altogether. And she's a beauty. I've got to take this in for a second. Oh, here comes some cleaners. The great people who make the world run. Legends. Is this an Irish song? Sounds like an Irish singer. We say goodbye to another one that we will never see again. Stunning stadium. Really delighted that I got to see inside it, at least from the store. What a brilliant idea. More clubs should be doing that. Put your store in a window where you can see the stadium. Just keep doing that. More of that, please. Absolutely excellent. I got a concert to go and see. Do you think I went to Hamburg to go to a couple of stadiums? Nah. Do yourself a favour. Look up Blind Guardian. You're welcome. Right, on we go. Stadium number 17 in the bag. Creeping closer to that number 20. Will I hit it though? I don't know. We shall see. There's definitely 2 more to come. Can I just find one more to get to 20? See you later, Hamburg. Hope to see it in the Bundesliga next year, and I hope to see it in Europe the season after that. We did. We managed to find one more stadium to make it number 18. Stadium number 18 is Thala Stadium on European night. Ghent from Belgium are the boys tonight. It'll be far more full than this, 100% in a few more minutes time. Should be a good game. I am in the home of the enemy, Shamrock Feckin Rovers. Stadium number 18, and plenty more of tonight to come. We shall see. Hopefully they'll get a win. I reckon they're going to get a smashing tonight, I think. We'll say 3-0 Ghent. We'll take a 1-0 Shamrock Rovers though. Let's do it. And that is not a bad view, huh? Right 25 yards out from goal. All the boys ready to roll. And the new stand is going in. Go one up in a minute or two, man! Go one up in a minute! 2 minutes on the clock and they're one up from a lovely little counter. No flag, no nothing. I don't think there's VAR or anything. There it is. That was a great ball, great move. And the boys are bouncing. I should have turned my camera on because it was a good move down the right. Go on the boys.
For Shamrock Rovers, scored after just 3 minutes. Scored number 20, Rory Gaffney.
That's the starty morning, Rory. Go on the boys. Jeez, what a start. Your house. Hey! Oh, ref! That's clear as day, like you were right there. You joke. Go to the back stick, not on the oh, he's off, lads, he's offside. He's offside. I don't know if he was or not. Can we check that? Can we check it? That was a good finish. Shamrock Rovers, man, down to 10 men. He's been playing well as well. That might turn the whole game right there. 20 minutes to go or so. Yeah, 20 plus minutes to go. Oh, I think there's going to be 20 plus minutes of absolute pressure now. And there it is. Like a minute, barely a minute after. And I think that's going to be 2-1, 3-1 now. Fucking, they were doing so well, and I think Ghent are just going to roll them over now for the next 20 minutes. Welcome to stadium number 19. Ireland's National Stadium on Cup final day, although Shelburne are currently 1-0 down. Playing like a pile of shite and they're 2-0 down after half an hour. Terrible defending all game. They've been terrible. Derry going mad. Terrible defending again. Fucking hell. More shocking defending. 3-0 Derry. The man bundled it in from that corner. Shocking. Using some man again. Jesus. Welcome to the Aviva. Welcome back to the stadium number 19. And the Sandman Blair, man. Go on, the lads. since I heard that, man. Well, it's a goal, it's a good goal. Come on, the boys. Oh, we got a nick today. Oh, it's a nice little goal, in fairness too. That's a grand little goal. On the boy. Well, here we are at the last stadium of the year. We finally made it to stadium number 20. Sorry about the literal hundreds of kids screaming, but this is stadium number 20. We made it from Stade Louis all the way to here. We're at Croke Park for the tour. Stadium number 20 in just a little bit over a year. Stade Louis, Hawthorns, Villa Park, St Andrews, Goodison, Anfield, Windsor Park on the pitch, the Etihad, Old Trafford, the other Old Trafford, DW for the first time, Talca Park for Shelburne for the first time in years. What was after that? Hamburg, of course, St Pauli in Hamburg, I think I've missed them somewhere, Shamrock Rovers, the Aviva for Norway, and Croke Park, the third biggest stadium in Europe, the first biggest stadium for non-football activities in Europe. Ah, Croker. Home is where the heart is, huh? Home is where the heart is. I played here when it just got done up 20 plus years ago, when the Cusack first got built, and we are outside the Cusack stand right now. 85 to 90,000 I think we're getting here, and of course the famous Hill 16. Hopefully world famous Hill 16. That's home is where the heart is. And it still looks beautiful. You could do it with a bit of paint or something. It's just a lot of concrete, but it still looks nice. We're gonna do the tour and it should be a bit of crack. Stadium number 20. We done it. Croker. Ah, the hill.
That's the answer there, and then they'll give you a red output there.
Well, that is that. 20 stadiums in the bag. And with what I have planned in April, hopefully we'll have 20 stadiums in one weekend in April. 20 stadiums over the course of a year. And a pretty cold November. From Stade Louis to Croker. And plenty in between. What was the best? Home is where the heart is. The best was Croker. Of course it was. Home is where the heart is. Plus it was the biggest. Really impressed by Monaco Stadium. Principality is class, bit steep and was so sweaty. Being in Wigan was amazing to see Wigan. And of course Old Trafford and Etihad is probably the most impressive in fairness. The Etihad probably takes it for most impressive. But there's 20.